Welcome to the Themomnursefashionista. Hey y'all. Okay, so I never go live on my business Facebook page, so yeah, it's gonna be a little minute if you're coming in on a replay. If you'll give me a chance, but I want to tell y'all all about this goodness that's going on with HEDIS. But I want to go live and do it twice because y'all, let me tell y'all, the devil be trying it. The devil really be trying it. Okay, so I just did a live over on my Instagram business Instagram page. Everything about HEDIS, what's been going on, why work from home or work for us, and nurses. Even if you're not a nurse, you want to work remote and you want to work HEDIS. Why it's so awesome. I uploaded the video. I know you could hear it because somebody came in while I was doing my live and said stuff and all that. But when I uploaded it, I must hit something. And yeah, so it uploaded and it was on me. Go live by yourself. Jesus Christ. So anyway, yeah, I'm gonna go live. Hey, welcome. And also, y'all, when y'all come in, make sure y'all hit a like so your girl know y'all like these kind of videos, but not just for me, but for YouTube, so that YouTube know that, you know, your girl been around for a good minute. And I'm just out here in these streets trying to help all the mamas and the daddies and all the nurses and everybody else in healthcare. And YouTube, y'all know Mom Nurse Fashionista is dedicated to healthcare. I love to help out my healthcare family get better jobs. I want you to know you're not alone if you're struggling in the mom world, because, you know, I'm going to stick up for all these mamas. And also, if you're into fashion, which I really don't come on here and do my fashion too much, you can find me over on Instagram or on my Pinterest for fashion, on my Facebook. But yeah, so I wanted to come on here and talk to y'all. It's time, y'all. It's time. It's been heated season. But, baby, this has been a long wait. Thank you for the light. It's been a long wait and a long time coming. And I don't know if y'all caught my last video. And I was telling y'all all about, I'm not going to be able to go live. They asking for too much instruction. It's too frustrating. So I'm going to just stay over here and then I go back on Facebook. But anyway, it's been a long time coming. For one, it's been one thing after another with this class. I want y'all to know, because y'all know I'm good. And come on. Oh, and YouTube is known for inspiration. My YouTube, I have inspirational videos, a playlist. If you're feeling down in the dumps, in the darkness, can't get out, you just feel alone, because, you know, the times we are in, it's rough. I have inspirational playlists, right? But whenever you're trying to do good in your life, like when we be in nursing school, or when you first get your nursing job, or you get that bomb nursing job, and then you get all this foolery happening, if it's within your job, within your family, personal stuff, any stuff just coming out of nowhere, that's what has happened to me with this class, y'all. And I want to give some shout outs. One, to God, because he been showing out for your girl. But to the person, when I came on live, I wasn't even going to tell y'all about the issues I was having with the HEDIS class. But somebody had, because I was talking about storage with my laptop during the class, and somebody had said that, yeah, girl, you got to have external storage. And then it had dawned on me, duh, Lorna, you can get all kind of external storage. Y'all, it just be so much going on. Like, it be very basic, simple stuff, and I don't even be thinking, you know, my mind not wrapped up in that no more, like technology stuff. And so I was like, duh. So that very day I did my last live, I went to Best Buy, and this awesome boy helped me out. Then I get home and all that was fixed. So thank you, girl. And thank you to the nice Best Buy guy at the guy at Best Buy named Caleb over there in the town center here in Jacksonville, Florida. Yes, thank you. And also to the wonderful customers I've had this weekend that have already paid for this class, I thank y'all so much. And I thank y'all for y'all patience, because I was like, oh my God, they gonna think I'm scamming them or something like that. Like, it was so many issues, y'all. It was so much issues. And my website, who I use my website, you know, to do everything, like, the technical team was so awesome. I talked to them all weekend. And if you watch my last live, I kept saying, bless you, bless you, bless you. That was to one of my kids, right? Child, we all been over here sick with strep and some viral infection. And now that I got everybody, you know, everybody is well with the help of God. Thank you, Jesus. Well, 2 of them stayed home, but the other 2 are better. Now I'm feeling like, ugh. But guess what? I just had to come on here and do this live right quick and let y'all know that God is so good, because this class is up, y'all. I'm so excited. So if you was on my email list, I've been talking about this HEDIS class since September, right? excuse me, during my recovery from my hysterectomy I had in August, I had came up, you know, I ain't had nothing but time. I used to be up all times of night, you know, and I'm like, oh, I think I'm gonna do a HEDIS class, because everybody keep asking me about HEDIS, but I want to go like really in depth, like really deep in HEDIS. But I can't do a video on YouTube. Like, it'll take too long. It's too much information. It's just too awesome. And I'm like, I want to not just get them information on HEDIS, on how to get the job, on how to interview for it, how to set their resume up for it. What is HEDIS? Because HEDIS is very confusing, y'all. It took us 5 weeks to do training in HEDIS. Mind you, we still had questions after HEDIS, after training. Also, I want to teach them how to get remote jobs. So after you finish my class, you still gonna be able to get a remote job. Now, a disclaimer, I'm not, you know, if I worked in HR, I would hire everybody, or if I had it that way, but I don't have it that way. But I do guarantee you with my class that you will be ready and prepared for HEDIS. You won't be certified, but you will get a really cute, nice professional course of completion. So you will have that to put in your, you know, you need to make sure y'all have y'all not y'all profile, what is the word called? Y'all type it in a, you know, when you have your nice portfolio, you need to make sure you always have a nice portfolio, okay? And so you can put that in your portfolio, and you can show the hiring managers and those who are on a panel to interview you, because normally, you know, when you go to nurse jobs, you get a panel of people, right? But anyway, so yeah, y'all can put that in there and all that good stuff. And I'm giving some bomb offers, y'all. Like, I'm just so excited. I want to help y'all so much, because, you know, inflation is here and we need some money. We need that money. So yeah. So anyway, I'm helping y'all out so much. So that's what this live is about. You didn't receive. Oh, I know who you are. You didn't. Wait, girl, I'm right here at my computer. You just wait 1 minute, because haven't you been asking me for if the class started on Instagram? Hold on, because I remember a lot of people. I have a good memory with names, and I know secret. I know, and you've been asking me, and I remember I told you I would add you to the class. Cam, can you please cut that light back on for me? Thank you so much. Okay, so hold on. What am I under? Cause child, this weekend the man was like, do you have Chrome on your computer? That may be the issue you're having with your website too. And I didn't. Y'all, it just be so much. I can't wait till I get to the point where I could just hire like my own team to do a lot of techie stuff. Like, you know, I'd be quick to call my baby sister and do a lot of stuff, because I don't be knowing how to do all this stuff. I mean, I kind of know from when I worked in the field, like in HEDIS, you learn how to do all this stuff when I was a clinical coordinator and working in telehealth, but that's been years now. And it's like little stuff I don't be remembering to do. But I'm about to look up this email list, because I remember when you had messaged me, when you had DM'd me, and I was like, girl, not yet. When I was, oh goodness, you gonna still, and because I know you have been asking me, I will send you the link, and you will still get the promotion for my email list. So what I did was, I had been coming on here, I had been coming on Instagram, on YouTube, and on Facebook a little bit, and I had been talking about join my email list, because for my email list I had wanted to do like a promotion for people on my email list. So like over the weekend they were the first ones to know. And I don't see a thing on here, but girl, don't worry about it. Oh wait, let me scroll down, because I do remember I had to make a lot of separate listings, but I will add you right here. Don't even worry about it. It don't even matter. Because I'm finna I'm a DM you as soon as we get off of here. And so yeah, so don't even worry about it. Let me see. But yeah, that's why you didn't see my email. But I'm putting it in right here, so you don't even have to worry. I got you, girl. Oh, I'm so glad. See, that was nothing but God. And I was my battery trying to echo. You're welcome. But I wasn't even finna come on here. I was finna go to bed once Lord, it's been trying to get everybody. Remember, everybody need to take the antibiotics at this time. It's like I need to create a mar or something for the house, y'all. It was just too much. And then I still have other medications they need to take, because they got all this other stuff going on. And I was like, Jesus. Okay, but anyway, God, you prepared me for it, because when the twins and Serenity, when they were little, like they always was sickly, like, you know, because they was preemies and stuff. So it was nothing. I ain't have no job to answer to, no supervisor to be thinking I'm lying, because you know how these supervisors be like, oh, you called, because what happened was the middle child got sick 2 weekends ago, y'all. She was the first one this viral thing started, and then like the whole weekend the littles was sick, but one of the twins wasn't real sick, and then like days later, which was last week, she got sick, and then she kept complaining her throat, and I was like, girl, you'll be, you know, like, you'll be okay, just sick, and she got a sore throat, but something told me to take her to the doctor and take the other ones, and they all had strep. But then it's like this past weekend we all got real sick, and it used to be like that back in the day. Like, they'll be sick, want to be sick for a couple of days, and then I go back to work, and then the other ones, that they never get sick at the same day all together, and it's like I'm calling out several days, and I ain't got time. Listen, I don't have time to be trying to tell nobody about this. Oh, and let me tell y'all this happened this happened to me today. I did a video years ago, y'all, about not letting people make you feel bad because you're a mama, or if you are a dad on here and you're watching, if you're a dad, if you're a parent, and you take care of your children like you're supposed to. Because, you know, some people out here think they take care of their children. Anyway, that's another video for another time. But anywho, so listen, a lady called me. My oldest had been in the hospital for like a week with rhabdomyolysis, y'all. And, excuse me. So anyway, that's why you gotta listen to your kids when they say they hurting. Like, you kind of know but don't know. And my oldest, she could take pain a lot. I learned that back then, but she actually had it, and it was crazy. Her labs was out the world. Like, they were out the world, like off the charts, and she stayed in the hospital for a week. So this agency had been reaching out to me, and it was a new lady. You know them people at the front desk, they think they owe them something. Like, girl, cool it, you know. So she was disrespectful to me. She was like, hey, is there any reason you wouldn't be able to work for us? And I was like, well, what you mean? She said it with an attitude. She was like, because you've never picked up shifts with us in the past. And I was like, no, I haven't, because I've had a full-time job. But I always stay on file with agencies, y'all, just in case something happened with one job. This happened to me back in 2016, and I learned the hard way. So, like, whenever, like, so for instance, say you work for a nursing home, a hospital, a corporation, and that's your full-time job, anything crazy can happen, right? And so then, you know, something just happened, you ain't got no job, and then you're trying to apply for jobs, but you need money. That happened to me in 2016. So I learned to always already be signed up agencies so I could call them and they could work me the next day. So that's what I was doing, because something happened with a case that I had. But anyway, she kind of got slick out the mouth. But what you're not gonna do is get slick out the mouth with me about my kids. It ain't even about that. And I said, well, if something happened to my children, that's the only reason I'm not gonna show up to work, and they come first. And she tried to get, you know, no, boo, don't do that. We're not gonna do that. And you know, I'm respectful and I'm professional, but you don't even gotta go there. So I had another lady do that with me today. I said, okay, God, you know, the devil be trying to get you out your character. And so I had to let her know. I said, first of all, my kids been sick all weekend. Like, I don't know what you think this is. My kids come before everything and anybody. That's not what you're going to do. This is a recruiter. And if you're calling me to work for your company, or if you're reaching out to me to sell me anything, so like I have recruiters, like I legit have like corporations. That's how come I know so many jobs, y'all. So I have a recruiter. You know, recruiters are salesmen for companies. And so these companies will use recruiters to try to get you in a job. But you still got to go through the client's HR. You still got to go through their hiring manager, right? So they'll reach out to me and they'll say, hey, I'm looking for this, whatever, you know, we're exchanging stuff. And so the recruiter, she was basically like, well, why is this and why is that? And it's your fault. I said, first of all, see, that's not what we're going to do here. And I don't want to form no relationship with somebody that's going to treat me like that, because I'm your client. Like, I'm going to be your nurse. I'm going to be somebody we working with together. It's like a man. You know, a man show you, or a person, or a friend, or a family member show you who they are the first time, believe them. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I felt with this lady this morning. And I'm not gonna form no relationships with nobody. If you are disrespectful to me like that, and you want me to work for you, what's gonna happen in the future? And it was no reason for you to even be disrespectful to me like that, you know. So what's gonna happen in the future when we need to work together or something? Like, what the heck? No, you lost somebody, and I probably wouldn't even recommend a company now to this particular company. I wouldn't, because that's unprofessional. That's not professional. And really, this person showed themselves to me before, but I was just like, I ain't worried about it. But see, when people show you who they are. So anyway, but yeah, so I just want y'all to know, since I'm always talking about jobs and recruiters, I've had awesome recruiters. I've never had an issue with recruiters. So other than that lady I just told y'all about, but she wasn't a recruiter. She was the front desk. No offense to front desk, because I used to be a receptionist way before I got into healthcare. So I love clerical work. I love behind the scenes, like office type stuff. So hey, yes, how you doing? Welcome to Themomnursefashionista, the high value nurse. Y'all have to check out the high value nurse. I've been over there on his page. But anyway, so yeah, so do not let these recruiters I be telling you, don't let them blindside you either. Like, do not let them lie. I didn't even come on here to talk about this, but I feel that it's important, because they will lie and they'll say, a recruiter did that to me. They had texted me a job, and it was for an assisted living facility, and it was like, oh, we're paying this much, and I forgot how much it was. It was like, maybe it was for $30. I can't remember. I did a short. I put it on here though. Excuse me. And he was like, oh yeah, it's for our assisted living facility. Now, this in the text messages. Then he called me and he was like, oh, we're actually going to have you float to the skilled nursing. But he only told me that because I had to pull information out of him. Why am I doing your job? Like, you supposed to call me with information. And so he was lying. Like, he changed it from one thing. Oh, you have to float over to our memory care. What? Like, this is nothing your text message said. You're not finna set me up for the okie doke. Oh, no, sir. I said, I'm not interested. Like, don't let them that's what I had said. Don't let these recruiters lowball you. And I don't care if recruiters watch my video. Like, one thing about me, I am going to be honest and very transparent, y'all. And people don't like you to call them out on their stuff. They don't. And I don't care. Like, I'm very, very honest, and I'm very transparent. If you've been watching me on YouTube, you know that about me. And I'm not finna sugarcoat nothing. I'm not finna lie about nothing. I'm very honest, y'all. So like, if you want me to hook you up with a resume, because my LB career coaching business, and if you want me to help you with your resume, I'm not gonna lie on your resume. I'm not gonna say anything on your resume. Like, if I don't know what you did, but if you tell me that you ain't do this but you want me to put on there, I'm not gonna do it, because I stand on integrity. I'm very loyal. That's just who I am. But let me see. Do you know of remote jobs where you could work from anywhere in the world? So many nurses have been asking me that, and I see them far in between. I haven't seen a lot of jobs like that since last year. And wait, no, let me read that back. Do you know remote jobs where you could work from? Oh, work from anywhere in the world. So I take that back. Yes, they do have jobs. So when you're searching for remote jobs, make sure that it literally would say that. It literally would say anywhere. I used to see them a lot last year. I don't see them that much. I come across them sometime, not often. I don't come across them that often anymore. But a lot of them, some of them used to want you to like have a compact license, but some of them don't mind. So like, I've been coming across a lot of, I'm gonna let y'all know this too. So I come across a lot of HEDIS jobs that require you to do training in person. And I have been coming across a lot of jobs that require you to do remote training in person. Now, some jobs some jobs, so it's kind of like, it's iffy. You don't know, just apply to the job. And if you get a call back, make sure you ask them that. You can always ask them that in the interview as well. But some jobs do require you to do the training in person, or do the training. So like, say for instance, I'm in Florida. So like, some places may want me to go 2 hours out. So if I'm in Jacksonville, some places may want me to go to Orlando for training, right? But the job can be from remote, can be from anywhere. So some jobs may require you to have a license in your state, but they may be out of state. So it just depends. Make sure you read the job description, really read the job description. And if you don't see it anywhere, you can always ask once you apply. Me, I'm the type of person to apply to everything, because you never know. Like, I come across jobs and I'm searching for people, and I literally am like reading with a fine-tooth comb, like reading, and they don't say it anywhere. And then I speak with the recruiter, and then it doesn't matter. It just depends on wherever on what the company, you know, suggests or whatever. But I don't see that many jobs anymore. A lot of people require you to have a compact license, or they require you to be in that state. So it just depends. But you can always email me at lbcareercoaching@gmail. And if you're looking for that specific, if that's what you're specifically looking for, I can help you with that. That's one of my services I do offer. So yeah, you can do that. But anyway, so my HEDIS class is live. I've had so many issues happening with the class, but it's good now, and we good. And that's why I came on here, because I wasn't gonna come on here unless I knew that I didn't have absolutely no issues. But if you do come across an issue, if you're interested in the class, you can easily go to my website. Is my website on YouTube? I don't know if my website on YouTube, but you definitely can email me at lbcareercoaching@gmail, and I could get back to you, and I could give you the link. Or you could go to any of my social media platforms, and my website is on there, and the class is on the website. So when you go on my website, you go it'll have home. It depends on what device you're on. So like if you're on a cell phone, you have to go to the 3 dots on the left hand side, and it'll have home and shop. You just click shop, and the class is there. If you're on a desktop, on a laptop, it'll have at the top of the page, it'll have home on one side, shop on the other, and you click on shop, and you go to the class that way. So the class is up, and it is on sale, y'all. And if you haven't joined the email list and you still want the deal, you can still email me. That's fine, like Miss Crystal is gonna do, because girl, I'm sorry that I had forgot. I don't know what happened with that. Anyway, it don't matter. That was God, girl. Look how he intervened with that. So I got you. But yeah, if y'all don't have no more questions, I just had to come on here and tell y'all about this HEDIS class. I'm like so excited and so happy, and I'm thinking about doing something live with y'all. I just know that everybody's schedules are different, and honestly, I did it for me because like one day things could be going, one week things could be going so smoothly, and then things just be happening with the kids, and lo and behold, that's what has been going on for the past 2 weeks with me with these kids. And that's what happened with my class. Like every time I got ready to edit, something was happening, and it took me a good while, you know, to edit the class. Then it was something going on with me for me to actually get ready to do the video. And I I also want to thank all of y'all. Y'all are so bomb. I love y'all so much over here. Like y'all are really so supportive. And y'all be excited when I comment back to y'all, but I'm so excited when y'all leave comments, because you know when you in a certain place in your life or things are going on, and then bam, you'll get a comment, or you'll read something, or somebody will text you or call you, and it just lighten your day. Like that's really what y'all do for me, and I'm so happy. I love y'all so much. But everybody that been checking on me with my health, so you know, like after I had my hysterectomy in August, and then in September, my oldest, she had to rush me to the hospital. Like I was having chest pain, but I had waited a week, y'all, because I had already been having chest pain, and it was real bad. Like, whew, I remember that time one of my hospice patients, he was on hospice, but he wasn't actively like he wasn't supposed to be dying that day. At that minute, we was having a conversation, like me and y'all conversating, and imagine me clutching my chest and I just died. Like that happened to him. Lord, I just would never forget that, man. It was so sad, and that's literally what happened to me that morning. And I was like, girl, you better not ignore that. So anyway, I went to cardiology. Let me tell you how God to do things. Like I had all this stuff happening one after another to my body, like literally. Like it was just like I could barely walk from here to the door, like, y'all. I was short of breath. I was having chest pains, shortness of breath at the slightest activity, y'all. It was just all this stuff going on, and I had already seen a cardiologist in the past. So I was like, maybe this is the same thing happening. And my PCP is, she looked like us, and she looked like me, and she is a bomb. I've had her since 2008. So she been with me through everything, through me having my littles, through nursing school, everything. So you know, me and her and them working together, you know, like doctor and nurse, you know, instead of doctor and patient trying to figure out what's wrong with me. And she had me walk outside with a post-ops, and like I can barely take steps. It was horrible. So went to the cardiologist. I was having issues with that, and then like it just kind of like corrected itself. And I do believe in a lot of things is diet, because she said, I'm not putting you on no medications, girl. You need to change your diet. And I literally stick to my diet, y'all. So when people be changing their diets and they miraculously get better, it is a lot in our food, and y'all know I like to eat anyway. I love fatty, greasy food, so I'm sure that helped me as well. And then I'm still going to see the pulmonologist and all that good stuff like that, but I feel so much better. Like, I feel good, and everything aligns at the right time. Like, I was going through all of that during recovery, and then I was trying to do this darn class, but I literally, y'all, couldn't sit up like I'm doing now. Like, I would get so exhausted and so physically tired, you know. And so I don't know, I just did a lot of praying and had people praying over me, and then y'all was checking on me and praying for me even during my recovery. And I thank y'all so much. Y'all are so bomb, because the recovery wasn't bad, but it was actually the issues that I was having that was not even related to my hysterectomy. My hysterectomy, they took everything, child, but went over it, and it was, and I still have other issues with that, and I still have pain, but you know, that's gonna be normal because I still have my stitches in there. They just haven't dissolved fully. Like, that stuff that's gonna be normal. It's gonna take a while. That's just how the body heals. But other than that, y'all, like, I really do honestly feel, so if you're a woman going through pain from your from endometriosis or fibroids, I can't speak on fibroids, but I can speak on endometriosis, you do get normal, you do feel better. So I just had to let y'all know that. I thank y'all so much. Y'all are awesome and amazing. And yeah, so shout out to my oldest, because she held it down over here, okay, because I couldn't do nothing. My recovery, full recovery, was longer than 6 weeks. It took me, like, I think fully recovery, it took me like 9 weeks to fully recover, you know. So I feel awesome, and I thank y'all so much for all of the prayers and everything y'all did. Y'all are just amazing. So make sure, if you're interested, even if you're not wanting the HEDIS class, but you're interested in even changing your career, like maybe you want to get from the bedside and you want to get into remote nursing, or maybe you don't even care about remote nursing, but you want to get into another field in nursing, or you want to just leave nursing and get into another field, or maybe you're not a nurse and you just want to get into a different field or position. Make sure you contact me. You can always email me. You could go through my website. You could DM me as well. And if you need help with a resume, I'm doing resume audits. I've been talking a lot about audits, because then I can sit with you like we are right here, and I have your resume, and I already went through it like fine-tooth comb, and I tell you exactly what you need to do to change it. I mean, like, exactly what to do to change it, exactly. And so I'll do that. I now provide that service, and I also do coaching. So if you need coaching and you feel like me doing a resume for you not enough, because what happens, see, you get a resume and then you get an interview call, and then you're like, oh shoot, I don't even know how to do I'm nervous, I'm intimidated, child, it's too much for me, you know. And interviews, they intimidate, especially if you have a panel of people, and you know, you always had that one person in an interview, like on a panel, everybody else be cool, and you had that one person, they don't be with the games, so like they be real serious, you know, and they be like looking at you like, you know, and trying to ask you all the hard questions to trip you up and all that. But child, I got you. I do interview coaching, I do that as well. So you know, I just want all us to win, because at the end of the day, you have to have money to live, and so I just want us all to be awesome and be happy within our jobs. We got to have peace somewhere, you know. So anyway, I just want to come on here and talk to y'all. And if you don't have any more comments or questions, child, make sure y'all hit me up on those emails, and I will be emailing you from, it's lorna@lbcareer.services. So I had the same email address, but I have a different email address for my business, and so both things, you can use both emails, it doesn't matter. But if you get an email from there, just to let you know that is still me, okay? But yeah, so y'all have an awesome, wonderful day, and remember, no matter your adversities in life, you are an overcomer, baby, and you're gonna do it. You're gonna get through. Just take it one day, 1 hour at a time. All right, love y'all. Y'all have an awesome day. Bye.